Get started, work. Tear this bitch right back down to the floor. Ain't shit gon' just break down all these doors.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing another how to get rich video. Today's video is a part 2 of part 1. Part 1 recently blew up, but I never got to finish how much I wanted to give to you all and all my tips, so today it's going to be a part 2. If needed, I will make a part 3 necessary, but right now a part 1 and part 2 is all we need right now. So let's get started. So here is my inventory. As you can see, it is full of a lot of pets. And I'm really happy. I actually have around, I think, 500 pets altogether. And I've played Adopt Me for 510 hours, which is equivalent to 24 hours of 20 days, which is amazing. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so my first step is using the alt and the account. I am literally loading mine in currently. And these are really helpful for when playing Adopt Me. So I extremely recommend using these, as they can help you to make neons, megas, and other stuff, etc. faster. So yeah, and these were really helpful in my opinion. So my second tip is to play the summer festival or whatever festival or event there is going on. This is because it gives you a chance to get pets that will never come back ever, unless if Adopt Me decides to add them again, and this is an extremely good way of improving your inventory. For example, the new pets out right now, they are worth a lot due to people really wanting them, and they have extremely high demand, meaning that loads of people want them. I think I already mentioned this, but also you get in-game event currency, which is exclusive and only comes once, except for Halloween and gingerbread, because those are mostly the same currencies. And the minigames are extremely helpful to earn limited time currency, and this can extremely help for your inventory, as trading these pets from the event can grow your inventory or making neons and megas of them. So I definitely recommend playing festival games because they are extremely fun as well. So my next tip is finding the correct type of strollers. What I mean by this is don't use a normal stroller, because you only have one space to put your pet, and this is really annoying if you're doing loads of alt grinding. Instead, I recommend the triple stroller, quadruple stroller, or double stroller. These give you more slots to place pets or babies or dolls inside. So that's why I recommend you use those type of strollers, as they can seriously help you and not slow down your grinding. So my fourth tip is to do profit trades. If you didn't know what a profit trade is, it's where you basically trade one pet for another and then trade that pet for ads with the same pet you just traded. So what I mean for this is, I've actually got an example. For example, this girl in my server a few months ago, she was looking for a preteen or higher aged Baku, and I had one junior Baku, so I used my aging potions to make it preteen. She gave me a Baku with some ads. Then I took the other Baku and made it preteen again, traded it and repeated it another time before I ran out of age potions. And this gave me basically free pets. So I do recommend profit trading, as this could seriously help grow your inventory. So my next tip is to have a trusted trading website or Tradery or Adopt Me trading values account. What I mean by this is that you should know values, and there is a bunch of websites to use. I recommend adoptmevalues.gg because it's extremely accurate and bulk values. Do not use adoptmetradingvalues.com because it is actually kind of biased, and YouTubers are not a great resource, as most of them are extremely famous and just get good offers because people want to be in a video. Another reason you should have a trading account is because you can get amazing offers online. I remember when the Easter event came out, I got traded the candy floss chick, which was the hype at the time. And at the time, it was really good to get 2 or more fossil eggs for the candy floss chick. And I got 4 fossil eggs for it, which was a win. And that was all through online training websites. So that's why I recommend you have an account on there because they can extremely help you. And this is how I also traded red potions that I owned. My next tip, which I think is my 5th tip, is to save Robux. This is because by saving Robux, you are basically saving for future events if you have any. I currently don't have any because I'm a bit impulsive when it comes to spending Robux, and I like to spend it a lot, at least like nearly all day, because I feel like Robux is extremely special. But try saving it for events because it extremely helps, and you'll be one of the first people to get it, which means you'll get amazing offers for it since people are desperate for brand new pets when they come out. My 6th tip is to pet raise for other people. What I mean by pet raising is that if you know someone in real life and they trust you, you can take care of the pet by being trained in it, or if they don't know you and don't trust you, they will add you through family to take care of it. This gives you extra money, which is extremely helpful for when spending money on in-game events and toys and other stuff like that. For example, when I was there when the Highland car released, and I didn't have that much money at the time, and I tried saving up loads of money and pet raising to get money, but sadly I never bought the Highland cab, and I regret that because it has gone up so much in value now. Preppies absolutely adore it, and yeah, that's why I recommend you pet raise, because you're helping another person out and you're earning more money whilst you're at it. The better you pet raise, the better. I usually actually pet raise for one person, but I also try using an alt account at the same time to make the most amount of money I can. This is why having strollers that are bigger than one space is handy. So my 7th tip is to wait for the perfect offer. This means that you should not go around accepting the first offer you see. I don't recommend accepting the first offer you see because I actually, when I was new, I think I already said this, but so what happened was I actually got something really rare, and I had no idea how to do it. And this wasn't actually, I wasn't actually new at the time, but at the time, this still has a lot of hype now, and people still want it, was the white scooter. So if you're wondering how I got this through an egg trade I did. The person added a bunch of vehicles, and I noticed, and I was so happy, and I traded for the first offer I saw. The first offer I saw was a ride shark, and that was actually a win. But if I had waited even longer, by now I bet someone would have given even better stuff. So I think it was not worth it. So that's why I recommend you be extremely patient when trading, because you never know when the right offer is coming, and one day you might actually get the perfect offer. So that's why I recommend you wait. So my 8th tip is to do fair or under trades. What I mean by this is that you should be a little bit under or fair. I recommend being a little bit under is better because you are actually gaining something. For example, I know that my inventory is 1+, but from all the small wins and wins I've got, that's basically been increased. And for example, yesterday a person traded me their werewolf for 2 legendaries. And those 2 legendaries were a little bit less worth than the werewolf, and I actually made a win trade. I think this is extremely helpful because if you just give over trades, you're losing a lot of stuff and you're not gaining anything except for that. The only time I recommend overpaying is if you know that people will offer way more. For example, a good one would be that, so you have a Mega Zodiac Mini Chick and you overpay for, let's say, a capybara. Although people don't actually like this that much, someone might be out there offering tons of stuff for this. For example, let's say this person's offering a bat dragon for a capybara, which is very unlikely, but let's pretend this is the example in this case. They are basically offering you a win trade. So you're basically getting Mega Zodiac Mini Chip you're basically trading a mega zodiac mini chick for a bad dragon, which is an extreme big win. So that's why I recommend it's okay to lose trades, because we all learn from our mistakes as well. So my 9th tip is to do a job in Adopt Me. This is through pizza party, salon, hospital, or school. These jobs give you $50 on a normal day. The highest you can get is 60, but you can't be the manager then. You also have to watch out on 2 times weekends, because the 2 times weekends make it into 100. The only time you can get 110 is if you're a pizza chef. So my next tip is to prepare for 2 times weekends. What I mean by this is that every few months, when you're getting a refresh of something, I think, or a new house, Adopt Me usually ends up releasing a 2 times weekend. 2 times weekends are extremely helpful as they give you double money, double aging, and more XP, so it's easier to get aging potions. This is really helpful because this helps you make neons and megas faster, and this honestly saves time. I grind 4 to 5,000 on a 2 times weekend. On a normal day, I try grinding around 500 to 1,000. And oh boy, these are super helpful. So I recommend you always get hold of these because they are extremely helpful. So yeah. Okay guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.